Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Cardinals Franchise. Now we're done with the preseason. We went 2-2. Both of the later games we got destroyed. Uh, but anyway, so we're at the end of the preseason. We're gonna make cuts. We're gonna make upgrades. I'm gonna discuss a few more trades that went down. I didn't record that. Uh, they weren't anything like spectacular. That's gonna blow everything out of the water. Um, You'll probably see some highlights either after this or before this from the 4 preseason games. The Vikings, I didn't get much because we just got like ran over and I just wasn't having a great game. So we're going to start off with cutting 7 players. Now, just going to start off at QB. Uh, Brent Hundley is not good, but he does have some of the best accuracy on the team besides Kyler. And Tyree Jackson can go down to practice squad, so we're going to do that. I like Joe Williams a little bit more, so he's going to practice squad. Califani Muhammad's just going to get dropped. Jakeem Grant was picked up as a wide receiver. We're moving him to halfback. He's going to be our guy out of the backfield. Jamal Williams and Corey Grant are also going to be on the team, and they are both staying. So Chase Edmonds is getting moved down to practice squad as well. We're keeping 4 running backs. Corey Grant's more of just a special teamer, and he's going to be our, I think, personal protector on punt. Jamal Williams will be just another guy. I'm going to need to change his number, though, once we get around to it. Jakeem Grant is just our pass catcher out of the backfield, plus with great speed. Fullback is technically Rhett Ellison. We have 6 wide receivers, which are all going to be staying on the team. I was thinking about making a trade for somebody else and dropping Emmanuel Hall down to practice squad, but I think we're just going to leave him. We're running with technically 4 tight ends. One of them is going to play fullback, which is Rhett Ellison. As of right now, I'm kind of leaning towards Dalton Schultz. Like, I know it's weird, but I don't know. I haven't officially decided. He has good run block. He has good speed, decent catching. He is technically the youngest. And Thomas does technically have a step on him in progression, but with run blocking being so low on him, I just don't know yet. Uh, Left tackle, not great, but these are the 2 guys we're running with. Left guard, you see there. Denver Kirkland is getting cut. I fucking hate him. He let up like 6 sacks during the preseason. Uh, right guard, not bad. Nico Siragusa is going to be a one-time guy. Right tackle is terrible. Absolutely dog shit. Chandler Jones, Lorenzo Carter can both make plays. Chandler Jones is probably going to be here 1, maybe 2 years, depending on his contract situation. Chase Winovich and Rashawn Gary both played absolutely phenomenal. Rashawn Gary is going to get the start just because he is 21, so that's an upside. Our defensive tackles are a little undersized if you're looking at their weight, but it's whatever. Bilal Nichols and Solomon Thomas are going to be 1 and 2 because they have star dev as well as they are the youngest, kind of. Willie Henry will be 4th, and Zach Allen will be 3rd because of his youth. He has 3 years on Willie Henry, and so it's just simple math. Hassan Reddick and Jermaine Pratt are going to be our left outside linebackers. Blake Cashman, Brandon Marshall, and Yawan Bentley are going to be our middle guys. Joel is going to be one of our right outside linebackers, as well as Jerome Baker. A couple of these guys are going to get cut. Patrick Peterson, Byron Murphy, Jordan Lewis, Akella Witherspoon, and Josh Jackson are probably going to be on the team. I'm trying to decide if I want to take Patrick Peterson's suspension seriously. I think I'm going to, and so we're going to have to bench him for 8 weeks and make sure he doesn't play. So we might have to move him to kicker so that he doesn't play. So Greg Strumman might get a stay. It's either going to be him or Tez Tabor. Tez Tabor played very well, but he does not have his coverage is pretty dog shit, to be honest, and his speed is low. So TJ Green is staying as a backup free safety. Deontay Thompson and Josh Jones are going to be our 2 guys. Sayu Cravens was a star in the preseason, but is not going to be staying. Aldrich Rosas and Matt Hawk are also going to be staying. So I have to cut 2 guys, which means it's probably going to be the 2 corners. I don't think there's any positions that I'm like lacking. Yeah, because I got 5 total safeties, and if I have 6 corners, I should be under. Michael Jackson's getting moved down to practice. Now it just comes down to this. I think we're going to keep Greg Strauman. He can return kicks, and he does have better coverage stats initially and speed. So Tez Tabor is off the team. So that is the 7 cuts that we are going with. Upgrade players. Quentin Nelson has one. We're going to go pass protector. He's wearing 56 because I felt like having him wear 56. So Jerome Baker will not be. We're going to work on run stopper for him so that he can stop the run. Simple as that. Christian Kirk. We're going to do some route running. Hopefully he can get open a little bit better and we can get him the ball. Jerome Baker. We're going to do run stopper. I think he's going to be my user. Rhett Ellison, we're going to do blocking. And you may say, well, Rhett Ellison's so old, he's just going to regress. Yes, but he's playing fullback. I don't really need him to be anything spectacular. He just needs to pick up a couple blocks every now and then. Blow on Nichols, run stopper will be good for him. We will upgrade players every week. I just felt like putting this part into the video. Hassan Reddick is also going to be run stopper. He does go up to scheme fit, so that's great to see. Jordan Lewis. I'm going to continue to work on his slot as he's going to be one of our main guys in the slot. Solomon Thomas, run stopper as well. He goes up to 76 and is also scheme fit, which is always great to see. Yawan Bentley, we're going to work on pass coverage since it's so low. He does go up to 75. He is still scheme fit as well, which is always great to see. Sean Gary, going to work on power rusher. Every time I see Rashawn Gary, he gets like upgraded really fast, but the one time I've used him in a franchise, he does, well, in like a rebuild, he doesn't do shit, so it's kind of weird. Brandon Marshall, just our all-around backer that can do anything we need him to if we need him to step up. We're going to go to field general, just get his accuracy up. He's only at 89 throw power, so we're not going to be able to throw the ball deep too often. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to focus on the just short options, and it would be hard to get him up past the 95 because 95 is that like threshold that I think you want to be at. And his ball is going to work on slot. Josh Jackson is going to work on man-to-man. Hopefully he can develop. He does have star, so something to look forward to. Jermaine Pratt gets pass coverage. Chase Winovich. Let's go run stopper. No, let's go power rusher. Sayu Cravens is going to go zone. Yegu. I'm not even going to fucking try. Pass coverage for him. He does not go up in overall, but he does get +1 speed, so he's very high. I think he's at 89 speed now. Strongman's going to get man-to-man. Keyshawn Johnson's going to get physical. Josh Jones is going to get run support. And got 3 left. Let's go pass protector on you. Let's go zone on you. And Brett Hundley, we're going to go field general. Okay, so I am back. Went in, ordered the depth chart how I wanted it. The line is just staying the same. It's the same old, same old. So I'm going to be looking to run the ball up the middle, I think, quite a bit, based on these 3 right here, these monsters. Definitely not the right side. I could feel pressure a lot off the right side in preseason, so we're not going to have a good time. Tight ends decided to go with Dalton Schultz, followed by Jake Butt and Ian Thomas. Running backs goes David Johnson, Jamal Williams, Jakeem Grant, and Corey Grant. Quarterback, Matt Hawk isn't actually the second quarterback. He's not that good. It's just then he gets on the field for field goals, and then it looks more realistic. So, Christian Kirk's going to be our number 1, followed by Keyshawn Johnson. Then it's going to go Hakeem Butler, Larry Fitzgerald, Andy Isabella, and then Emmanuel Hall. Brett Ellison and Zach Allen are going to be our fullbacks. Safeties, it's going to be Budda Baker, then TJ Green, and then Saiu Cravens, as well as Deontay Thompson and Josh Jones, followed by Saiu Cravens. Linebackers are staying the same. Defensive line is staying the same. We're going Josh Jackson at number 1 with Brian Murphy at number 2. The reason being is because then Brian Murphy will be matched up against a little worse opponent than being matched up against their number 1. And Pat Pete is suspended for 6 games, so he will be back in week 7. Akello Witherspoon and Jordan Lewis will be our 3 and our 4. Akello's getting number 3 because he is a little bit taller. Jordan Lewis is 5'10". I want Akello playing on the outside. Plus Jordan Lewis is, I think, our number 1 slot. And Greg Strauman all the way at the bottom there. Special teams, it's basically what you would expect. Corey Grant is going to return kicks until I think unless Corey Grant does something stupid, then, he's getting benched to number 2. Same 4 guys, basically in the same order. Matt Hawk's getting kickoff duties because he is faster, has a little bit more hit power, so he's getting those duties. Rhett Ellison and Ian Thompson are going to be our 2 long snappers. I just go with tight ends because then it doesn't force, weird players onto the field goal squad for some reason, so. Slot corners go Jordan Lewis, Brian Murphy, and Greg Strauman. So Josh Jackson and Akello Witherspoon will play on the outside in dime looks, while these 2 guys play on the inside. Chandler Jones, Lorenzo Carter, rush left end. Rush D tackles are basically the 3 starters anyway. Solomon Thomas just moves up below, Nichols moves down. Rashawn Gary and Chase Winovich at rush ends. Jerome Baker, Hassan Reddick, and Yawan Bentley at sub backers. Slot wide receivers go Andy Isabella, Christian Kirk, and then followed by Larry. I moved Emmanuel out of there. I put Larry in the slot. I think Emmanuel could be better on the outside if he gets a chance. So Corey Grant, David Johnson, and Jamal Williams will be our third down running backs. David Johnson might get moved up, just depending. David Johnson, Jamal Williams, and Corey Grant are power backs. I might take Corey Grant just off and just leave those 2. Practice squad goes as following: Tyree Jackson, Chase Edmonds, Tawan Taylor, Auden Tate, Preston Williams, Justin Evans, Michael Jackson Sr., Tez Tabor, Yachi Polite, and Dan Feeney. I let go of Joe Williams, the running back, who is a 64 at 25 years old. Let him go. I figured, why keep him when I can get Dan Feeney or Justin Evans, because I didn't see those guys until later. Dan Feeney is actually pretty good, so he might get moved up to the team. And Stefan, the guard that played for the Eagles last year, who turned out to be dog shit, and they let him go, he might get just completely cut, and then Dan Feeney might come up. Actually, Polite is not going to be an outside backer. He's going to be an end if he plays. And then just good depth at other positions. Wide receivers, just in case Emmanuel Hall or somebody pisses me off, then I can drop them and pick them one of these guys. Some of these guys are going to get poached. I think Dan Feeney will probably get poached. Justin Evans will probably get poached. Tawan Taylor is probably going to get poached. And maybe Auden Tate. So, but it's whatever. Get them on the practice squad now. And if somebody wants to sign them, sign them. If not, then I have them for a year. So, XP and game sliders are staying the same. And I will show you transactions. It will say some people were either adjusted or something. Not adjusted, like their overall wasn't adjusted. I changed their positions. So as you see, practice squad signings here. Release. We traded Josh Adams for Jamal Williams straight up. For some reason it went through. So Jamal Williams was on the practice squad, so I took it. Great, now we're going to see everybody else's fucking cuts. Let's go to us real quick. So, just going to scroll down a little bit. Yeah, he was moved to center. He was, yeah. See, he was moved to center. He was signed. He was signed. He was signed. He was moved to halfback, as it shows. And numbers were changed and stuff, so it's whatever. If you guys want to see more in depth of that stuff, we can see it later. Okay, that is it for me, guys. We're going to go ahead and jump to week 1. We will not be playing this game in this episode. It'll be next episode. We're going to set season goals real quick. I want at least 4 wins. That's all I want. 4 wins would be good for us. Dan Feeney was signed by the Buccaneers, see? So we'll sign somebody real quick. And so that'll be it, guys. Thanks for watching. Just keep showing up, keep watching, and I'll be happy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Turn on post notifications so that anytime I upload, you will be messaged. Who do we go here? I don't want to sign this guy just because he's from Iowa State, but not going to. Damn, there's nobody really else. I might just sign Obi Melifano. There really isn't anybody. Not really, not at all. Yeah, so we are going to sign, Obi Melifano to our practice squad. Like I said, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. I don't know why overalls are so high. I don't know if, like, Quentin Nelson and Ali Marpet are really driving up the overalls that much, because if you look across the board, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 players above 80. That's it. Like, how are we at 5 players with Larry Fitz? Like, how are we at like an 80 for offense and an 89 for defense? Besides Pat Pete and Chandler Jones, who are probably going to be off the team within 2 years, we're at an 80 something. Like, yeah, how are we so high? I mean, our special teams are good too, so that's why overall might be decent. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Sorry for rambling on. Peace out.